What's up, guys? Welcome into another edition of the Dabbling Angler. Today is, again, Mystery Tackle Box Day. One of the, if not the most exciting day of the month for me every month. Little extra on this one. This is my birthday week, so this is somewhat of a belated birthday present for myself, from myself to myself. So, for those of you, again, that are not familiar with Mystery Tackle Box, I will put a link in the description along with a link of everything that's in the box, so you can kind of, take a look at things maybe a little closer. But here's how to get to them on social media. Here's a website. And every month this comes in, gets shipped in, postal service comes in, drops it off in the mailbox. Got it yesterday, but was a little too busy, unfortunately, to jump into it yesterday. So really dying to get into this thing this morning. And again, as you can tell, this is a pretty sunny day. It's a little chilly. It's not too terribly bad today. It's supposed to get into the 40s. Tomorrow is going to be cold. Next week is going to be cold. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to get to do with what's in this box today or in the near future, but we are really, really close to pre-spawn. You can kind of feel it in the air. It's getting a little warmer, followed by some colder days. So this is the time when those fish are going to start making that transition. They're not going to get all the way to those pre-spawn areas and spawn areas yet. But we're getting there. They're gonna start feeling like they need to get geared up to start eating, start feeding. So we're getting close, guys. And again, I'm sure that what I've got in this box is gonna be the ticket for that time of year. So without waiting any longer, let's go ahead and bust in this guy and see what they sent us this month. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this out of frame for now. I really, wow, I cannot believe that is in this box. I'm going to go ahead and put the card over here. So, tips and tricks. We always have this little teaching tools. These are for the days that you can't get out. Maybe you're taking your lunch break, that type of thing, and you want to have a little something to read, get off your phone, get off your computer. So we've got a little article here. That's one squirrely lure. Looks like it's got a little rooster tail in it, so I'm interested. You guys know that follow me know I like fishing with rooster tails. And then there is a little article in here about fishing for bass in cold water, and how to hide your fishing secrets. We all have our own little secret places and our own little secret things. I don't think anybody ever really tells the truth about everything. But nice to read. We'll put that off to the side. All right, so first out of this box, Harmony Fishing Company. We've got some more offset hooks here. It doesn't say the size on here. They look maybe 1 or 2/0. I've got several of these. I mean, they make a pretty good hook. Haven't had any issues with them. Looks like we have a half-ounce diesel football jig. This is their Okeechobee Craw color. Hopefully that comes out there pretty good for you guys. Hard hat jigs by Ketchco. So Ketchco always does some really good stuff. It says there's a 4/0 hook on here. I'm not going to pop this guy out of this container just yet. I'm not sure I'm going to fish with him today. But that Okeechobee Craw looks like it's got a little blue in the skirt. Got a little watermelon in the skirt. A little watermelon as far as the football head goes. Seems to have a pretty decent looking weed guard. I don't know if that allows us to see things a little better. And I can't tell, but I'm going to assume there's a bait keeper on there. They always tend to have that kind of stuff. Creme lures. Never really fished with any of their stuff before. See it all the time. But this is their green pumpkin 3.75 Craw. So Pro Series Craw. Looks like we've got 5 of those in here. That's a pretty cool looking craw. Doesn't have a, I mean, it just smells like plastic. Got some pretty neat detail to it. Certainly, I think, you know, using this as a trailer to this jig would work. Obviously, you know, I mean, your regular Carolina rig, Texas rig ought to work as well. So pretty cool bait. You know, can't have enough craw, especially this time of year. And this color, again, it's that green pumpkin with a little bit of black in it. So that's a great color. It's kind of a go-to color around here. I think most folks, that's kind of their go-to as well. So we've got that. And next up in this box is from Xcite Baits. It's their Raptor tail worm. I'm not sure the length on this. Let's see, let's take one of these out of the box. Again, not a really strange color or smell. Green pumpkin with black again. I'm gonna say that's about, well, let's see here. If this craw is 3.75, I'm gonna say that we got about right at a 6-inch worm. It's got a little, I've done a little bit of research on these. I like the stuff from Xcite Baits. It's got a little, you can see a little bulb or whatever on the end of this tail, and that'll make it move a lot more. So certainly a Texas rig presentation I think would work. And really too, I mean, especially considering, you know, you've got this little flat end in here, I think screwing a little shaky head in there would also be a really cool looking presentation. So excited about this guy. Can't wait to get out with it again. Most of the stuff I've gotten from Xcite Baits in the past has really been effective and really worked well. And now, guys, again, I mean, honestly, I can't believe that we've got this. I think a lot of you guys are familiar with Mike Bucca and the Bull Shad and the Bull Gill. He collaborated with Ketchco, and I think they came out in the fall, if I'm not mistaken. The baby Bull Shad and the baby Bull Gill. So we've got a baby Bull Gill here. Natural gill color. I mean, honestly, I can't believe that's in this box. Typically, you're not running into a $15 bait in one of these mystery tackle boxes, but that's what we have here. I guess that's part of the reason why we've got some of the, maybe some extra plastics. But man, I mean, this thing, I don't know if you guys have seen videos on these. You know, I'll put a link in the description again, but these things, they fish just unbelievably well. They swim well. The hooks on this bait are, I mean, they're so sharp. I mean, you're gonna stick anything that eats it. The tail is more of a brush tail. I am gonna go ahead and pull this guy out. I wasn't going to, but I'm a little too excited. I have to get it out of here. Hopefully I can get in. What the heck? There we go. Alright guys, I mean, this thing, check this thing out. I mean, this is unreal. It's got a, if you can see this, hopefully the camera picks it up. I mean, that's a brush. It's not some cheap old plastic that's just kind of glued in there. I mean, that is a brush tail. See? Let's see. I mean, that hook, I mean, I have got just a teeny tiny layer of skin on my finger that is holding on to. That is crazy. And then just, I mean, the way this thing moves, I mean, I can't wait. And especially where I fish, I mean, this color is fantastic. It is the perfect size, you know, for a nice big bass to get its mouth around. Some of these bluegill baits that we see, they sit up too tall. The fish don't, you know, they got to work too hard to get to it. This is the right size for a meal. Oh my gosh! I mean, I just, honest to God, I can't wait. Sorry. I almost bought one of these. I almost ordered a couple over the fall, and I just waited because, again, I mean, it wasn't for lack of confidence in the bait. It was more just along lines for me, and, you know, wanted to get, you know, some things situated first before I jumped into this. I mean, the $15 price point for me is something that isn't completely out of reach, but the way I get hung up and the way I get snagged, you know, I tend to kind of have an upper limit of around $6 or $7. So this would have been a splurge for me, but man, it couldn't have come at a better time either. I mean, you talk about a great belated birthday present. That is awesome. All right, so what's left in the box? We've got another little sticker, which these things always make me laugh, and it's got a little. I'm not going to get into all of this. I'm sure we're going to do a video where I fish with this guy. I have a couple other swim baits. I have another jointed swim bait that we may do. We may go a comparison fishing with. I'm not going to read everything on this card for you, but it says really to fish it with a medium to medium heavy crankbait style rod. Rod action needs to be moderate. Reel speed is medium to fast, and the line is 10 to 15 pound fluorocarbon or monofilament. I've seen several videos on this, and again, I'm not going to get too in depth because I want this to be about the box in general, not just that bait. But when I know you guys are going to go watch videos on it, and you've probably seen videos where, you know, different styles. Some folks let it sink, some folks fish it slow, some folks burn it. I saw a video with Mike himself, and now this wasn't on the baby bullgill. He was fishing the bull shad, but he wants to create that V on top of the water. He wants it to stay up top. He wants to fish it fast. You know, I mean, if that's what the maker says, then I mean, you know, you kind of got to go with what he says. I'll try different styles, but you know, I'm probably gonna stick to fishing this thing up at the top. And I mean, he wasn't really burning it. He was retrieving it at a pace that it stayed up top. So again, just to recap what's in here, because again, I don't want to get too in depth just on one bait. But we do have some exciting stuff in here. Again, Creme lures, their Pro Series Craw, fantastic looking craw, with the green pumpkin color with some black flake. So that's definitely going to work for us. Probably going to pair that up with this diesel football jig, and then we are going to also fish with our Xcite baits. Of course, you know, offset worm hook if we're going to Texas rig this guy, or rig him up on a shaky head. Again, you know, with that tail and the way that's going to move around, I mean, to me, shaky head, it just screams shaky head, especially with this little knot on the end, this little ball, whatever you want to call it. It's gonna make that tail move a lot more. So to me, it screams shaky head, but we'll try it Texas rigged as well. And then finally, and we'll do again a video dedicated just to this baby bullgill. So anyway, guys, that's what we got. Great day, exciting day. I can't wait to get out. I'm all jacked up about getting out on the water now. Leave any comments, questions. If you fished with any of this in the box, let me know. Let me know about that Xcite bait Raptor tailworm. Let me know if you fished at shaky head or if you Texas rig it. Let me know how you fish the baby bullgill. I know, I mean, this ton of people have it. A ton of people fish with it. So let me know what you've done with it. The Creme lures, let me know, how you fish it. Do you do Carolina rig? Do you Texas rig it? Do you use it as a trailer? All of the above. Again, I'm learning, and I'm trying to give information at the same time. So trial and error is a lot of what I do, but I also listen a lot to what other folks say, and then try to put that into my practice as well. So hopefully, again, guys, you got something out of this video. Hopefully you liked it. Leave comments. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Subscribe as well. Really trying to get this channel boosted up a little bit. So would love it if you could hit that subscribe button. But until next time, guys, hopefully we've got a personal best to talk about. Take care. Thanks for your time.